Hey there, Fightchenk here with a quick review and a bonus offer for Walt Bayliss's Hangouts plugin. Now, obviously, as the name suggests, the plugin does Hangouts on YouTube, so you can basically do what you are normally doing with GoToWebinar on YouTube for free, which is pretty cool. And it has tons of applications for offline clients. Whether it's for lead generation, for actually doing customer service, demonstrating a new product, disseminating free information like updates. Think about, for example, accountants. They could set up a monthly thing where they say, the latest in tax law is this, boom, that kind of stuff. So there are tons of applications. But what I think most people are overlooking is, with this current offer you've got here, Walt is doing a developer's license at an absolutely rock bottom price. You can basically set yourself up a complete business in a box, an offline consulting business in a box, which not only generates revenue, but more importantly, recurring revenue. And that is all my bonus offer is about. So what I'm going to show you, by the way, I truly believe in this plugin. I just want to show you, we have a plugin ourselves, Survey Snatcher, which you may have heard about. And we are so excited, or were, when we developed this by Walt's plugin, that we actually integrated it with our plugin. Let me just show you where we are. Where is it? Here, Hangouts plugin, plugin active. Okay, so this is our plugin, and we were so excited about Walt's plugin that we made the effort and developed an integration with the two. So let me show you what the bonus is. What I want you to get to is that you use the plugin to create recurring income. You can use it for lead generation and sell it at a low price. And there are plenty of case studies where people use the plugin and approach, for example, real estate agents who then, do virtual tours, etc., of a property and interact with clients. But the real, and they are selling this for like $4.97 as a one-off. And the way to really make this work is to create recurring income where you sell it for a much lower price, like $100 or $200 a month, and then charge that every single month. And the big secret is, of course, how do you do that so people keep coming back to you? Because if you set it up in such a way that they've now fulfilled their dream, achieved their goal within 1 month, they're not going to pay you the recurring income. So bonus number one is a training call where we go through creating real pain of disconnect. So your prospects continue to pay you monthly recurring income. Now, one example for this would be, for example, I personally am rather unhappy with Aweber. However, I've got all my lists in there. I've got all the tools set up to do segmentation, all that kind of stuff, all within Aweber. And the pain of moving my entire list somewhere else is just too big. So I'm sticking with Aweber. And that is exactly what bonus number one is. I'm going to show you some ways of creating real pain of disconnect so you're basically locking in your prospects or your customers. Bonus number two then is that, as I've just shown you, we have a number of WordPress plugins, and the one thing is, how do you protect this kind of stuff? And more importantly, how do you protect it in such a way that you can check whether people are actually paying their monthly recurring fees? So what we've got here is we're basically sharing with you what we're doing, how we're actually doing this, and we're even giving you the code you can implement in this. And I did talk to Walt, and I asked him, is everyone who's buying the plugin, the Hangouts plugin, are they going to have access to the source code? And he says, absolutely, yes, you're going to have access to the source code. So you can then implement, or going to have a developer on Odesk for next to nothing, put our piece of code into that code, and we're going to show you exactly where to put it. So you can then basically set up a licensing server. Once again, we're going to show you how to do it. So once someone has bought from you and they set it up, your service is only active whilst they're paying their monthly recurring fees, and the moment they stop, they can't use your service anymore. So it's true software as a service, and that guarantees you're getting paid over and over again in an automated way, so you don't have to chase them up separately. And bonus number three then is, how do you go from a service provider to a trusted advisor? It's the one big thing I keep seeing with so many people who go into offline consulting. They try to compete on, like, oh, I'm the SEO guy, I'm the social media guy, I'm the Google Hangouts guy. But at the end of the day, that is just a service you're providing. And when you provide a service or product, you will always be compared on price. So the big secret is, how do you go from being a service provider to being a trusted advisor? So what we've got here is an additional training call where we go through that. There are 4 stages how to go from service provider to trusted advisor, and the beauty of this is that you can use services like, for example, Google Hangouts for lead generation, and then move people or move your customers and clients through those 4 stages to the point where you are then a trusted advisor and they come to you and nobody else for advice. So those bonuses, I'm not going to attach any values to this. It truly is priceless, because once you've got this in place, you can set up this entire thing as a standalone business in a box. If you don't do anything else, this will be a full-on business that pays you a good 6 figures every year. And all you need to do is basically go through the link down below, this yellow link, get Walt's plugin. It's valid for another, and it literally is a few more hours. I mean, at the point when I'm recording this, it's 22 hours. Make sure you get it before it expires. And what happens then is, in the JVZoo page, in your download area in JVZoo, you'll find a link to my bonus. Alrighty? So all you need to do right now is click on that yellow link, and you'll end up on Walt's page that looks a little bit like this. Probably the timer will be lower. You click on the Buy Now button, and I'll see you on the other side.